Hello and welcome to another episode on DaVinci Academy, where history and anthropology come alive. Today, we have an enthralling question for you. What are the origins of the Japanese people? Where did they originate? But before we dive into this captivating subject, let's start with a little challenge. Can you guess how far back Japan's history goes? Was Japan always an island, or was it once connected to a larger landmass? Keep these questions in mind as we explore the fascinating journey of the Japanese people from ancient times to the present day. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of Japan's past and discover some surprising facts along the way. During the Ice Age, Japan's landscape was drastically different from what it is today. Areas that are currently submerged under the seas around Japan were once dry land. This was due to a significant drop in sea levels, about 500 feet lower than they are now, caused by the trapping of a large volume of seawater in glaciers. What are now the vast Yellow Sea and the East China Sea were at that time extensions of the Chinese mainland, directly connected to the continent. The climate was harsh, cold and dry, making it a challenging environment for settlement. This suggests that Japan, an island nation today, was once connected to the Eurasian continent. Therefore, it's believed that the first settlers to Japan might have arrived on foot, not by sea. Around 13,000 years ago, as glaciers began melting rapidly worldwide, Japan started to transform into the island nation we recognize today. This transition brought about significant climatic changes, which were largely beneficial for the early settlers. Japan's climate became warmer and wetter, leading to lush deciduous forests abundant in nuts and fruits. This change signified a rich source of food. Additionally, the seas surrounding Japan were teeming with seafood, adding to their resources. It's in this bountiful natural environment that the first known settlers of Japan, the Jomon people, thrived. The Jomon people were unique in several ways. First, the Jomon people hold a special place in history for being among the earliest to create pottery. While they weren't the only ancient culture to develop this craft, the pottery discovered in Japan is among the oldest known to us. This innovation in pottery making represented a significant turning point in human history. It allowed for the cooking and storage of food, a significant advancement at the time. Such an innovation probably played a key role in boosting the population, as it improved food preservation and preparation. Second, the Jomon people were primarily hunter-gatherers, not farmers. This detail is fascinating because hunter-gatherers are not usually associated with pottery, given their typically nomadic lifestyle. For groups that were constantly on the move, carrying heavy pottery alongside weapons, children, and other essentials would have been impractical. Yet, the presence of pottery among the Jomon suggests something unique about their way of life. Japan's abundant natural resources might have allowed them to lead a more settled existence, even without agriculture. This theory is supported by the lack of farming tools and archaeological finds, and the presence of evidence indicating permanent settlements, like heavy stone tools and communal burial sites. So, were the Jomon people the direct ancestors of modern Japanese? The answer is no. The Jomon culture thrived from about 13,000 years ago until 300 BC. However, this early culture was significantly altered by the arrival of other incoming groups, notably the Yayoi people, resulting in a complex ancestry tapestry in modern Japan. A widely accepted theory points to a substantial influx of people from the Korean peninsula, often referred to as ancient Koreans. The evidence for this is found in the remarkable resemblance between the pottery made by these newcomers and that of ancient Korea. This period of transformation is known as the Yayoi era, named after its unique cultural attributes. Spanning about 700 years, the Yayoi period marked a time of profound changes, eclipsing the developments of the long-standing Jomon era in both scope and impact. The Yayoi culture, which emerged in Kyushu in southern Japan, is notable for several major advancements. First, introduction of metal tools. This era saw the arrival of bronze and iron tools in Japan, marking the beginning of the Iron Age. Second, agricultural revolution. The cultivation of rice was introduced during this period, transforming Japan's agricultural landscape. Third, domestication of animals. The Yayoi period also witnessed the introduction of domesticated pigs, adding a new dimension to farming and food sources. The Yayoi culture, originating in the south, gradually expanded northward. This expansion led to the integration and eventual dominance over the Jomon culture and people. However, this wasn't a complete replacement. elements of Jomon culture merged into the Yayoi lifestyle. Consequently, the modern Japanese are often understood as descendants of this mixed heritage, embodying the combined lineage of both Jomon and Yayoi peoples. Fundamentally, the Yayoi era was marked by significant migrations that introduced advanced agricultural methods, farming, advanced irrigation, and civil engineering skills to Japan. The movement started in Kyushu and eventually extended to Kyoto, Japan's ancient capital. These settlers played a crucial role in building the infrastructure that laid the foundation for the ensuing Yamato period. Also, genetic evidence suggests that a significant portion of the ancestry of contemporary Japanese people can be traced back to the Yayoi settlers. In conclusion, this group is believed to have migrated from the Korean peninsula, and their arrival in Japan marked a pivotal period in the country's history. The cultural and genetic impact of these settlers has been profound, essentially shaping the genetic and cultural landscape of present-day Japan. So, does the Japanese have mixed origins in the Jomon people and Yayoi people? The answer is more complex than a simple yes or no. For many years, the prevailing theory has been that the origins of the Japanese people are rooted in a dual ancestry from the Jomon and Yayoi peoples. This view not only remains the most influential, but also continues to be widely accepted as the mainstream perspective. However, recent studies in genomic analysis have given rise to a new theory regarding the origins of the Japanese people. We'll delve deeper into this alternative theory in our next episode. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. Stay tuned to DaVinci Academy for more insights into our past. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating history and anthropology content.